Hello everyone, I'm Buford MC, and welcome back to some more GregTech New Horizons. So, I have been very busy since the last episode, working in our kitchen area and trying to make some food to get some more hearts. Now, the first thing you're going to notice, well, you're going to notice a couple of things actually, but the first thing you're going to notice is that I have removed the trees that we used to have in the front of our base. So I used to have all the different kind of fruit trees, at least a couple of them, not all of them. And the reason for that, obviously, is because I have been working on building our new orchard, and you may be able to just about make it out in the right side of the screen. We'll go over there in a bit. But the other thing you may notice is my hearts. So, last time, I think we ended off, I just about had the first green heart back. And now, as you can see, we've blasted our way through the green hearts. We got to the next color, which was blue. I've already gone all the way through the blue hearts. And we have now a purple heart, which is the next color, apparently. So, I have been very busy working in the kitchen, making more food. I think I've gone through maybe hundreds of new foods. And I just saw an Enderman, actually, teleport away over there. Wonder where he is at. Oh, interesting. But we have been working in the kitchen, making some food, and trying to get more hearts, and I have done that. So I think we've gotten about 20 more hearts now since the last episode, which is, like, massive. I'm really happy with that. And there's more to come still, and I'll show you that as well. But before we get into that, I want to show you the crop breeding area because there are some new developments there. So let's take a look at that. So I have been working in the crop breeding area for, well, a couple of reasons. Number one is the area we used to have our trees, we're going to be replacing that now with some new farms, because the old farms we used to have over here have been replaced by the seed area. So we're going to have some new farms over here. I'm thinking right now, we might have a cotton one. I haven't decided, because I have a whole bale right now with about 64 stacks of cotton, but one we're definitely going to have is stickweed, and that's the reason I've been over here. So I've been trying to get more of these seeds here. I don't know if we have enough yet. We might be getting close, but I wanted to get more of these so we can make an entire kind of plot of that, so we can get more sticky resin, so we can start making some more stuff. We do need the sticky resin for rubber now, so that's something we need to do. And I've been working in here, and I've gotten some more stickweed. In fact, looks like a couple are ready to be harvested here, so let's take that one. And I think the middle one here is ready to go as well. Looks like we didn't get the seed bag, though. Oh, this one's also ready. And we didn't get that one either. Anyone else we need to get? Doesn't look like it. But we have had a couple of interesting developments here in terms of what else we've gotten. So, the first one I wanted to point out was we got this one here called Blaze Reed, which is a tier 6 seed. Now, it grows actually very slowly, this thing. I got it not too long ago, but it's still on its size 1 of 4, so it's not very fast. But I think this one actually gives us blaze rods from a crop. So this is a very interesting one that I'm very interested in getting. So hopefully we get that one. The other one is this one here called Coppin, which I'm assuming is copper. It looks like I might have to put a copper block under it, which, given it's in the middle, might be a tricky thing to do. And there's that pesky Enderman again. Let's take him out quickly. No, I'm not going to get him. Forget it. But anyways, we have the copper on here, and we're going to have to probably put a copper block under. I won't do that now. But the other one that I got was this one here, which is called Hops, which is a tier 5 seed. Now, the reason Hops is interesting is because if we come into the fishing, farming, and cooking tab, I'm going to get that Enderman here. He's gonna get on my nerves at some point, isn't he? He just keeps teleporting around us, doesn't he? Alright, well, we'll see what happens. But anyways, hops is a quest that we need to do. We need to get some hops, so we needed to get this for that quest. So hopefully I can get that seed. Or maybe I'll just keep breaking it and not take the seed. I'll do the right click, which just gives you the result and it keeps the seed in there. I don't know. We'll see. But that is a quest we need to do. And there's that Enderman again. Let's see. Can we get him finally? There we go. Alright, well, we took him out, and I did get an ender pearl for that, so that was good. Let's put this stickweed over here. And sticky resin in there, and the crop sticks there. So anyways, yeah, we've got this hops here and the blaze weed, which were two very interesting ones we hadn't had yet, which I'm very happy we did get. And we also have that copper in there. Now, we also, I believe it was last time, we also had the Argentia that we actually were growing here, and I put that silver underneath it. I did try to get it, and unfortunately, we didn't get it. But I'm sure we'll see it again at some point, so we'll probably get another chance again in the future. But anyways, though, yeah, that's the development we've had here. So let's go over to the orchard area next, actually. So, I have finally installed the orchard, and we have all of the little seeds, not seeds, the saplings planted. So, I showed you the area when I had broken it out, kind of dug it out here, but here it is. I think actually almost everything has sprouted now. So, we don't have every tree yet. We're missing still the 4. I did try and go out and find some of them, but I didn't find any of them. So, the torch here, that's supposed to be one, and there's a couple back here. But yeah, looks like everything's actually grown now. That's good. But we're missing a couple. These 2 here, and I think there's one right here. Yeah, these 2 and this one, and then that one over there. So those are the ones we're still missing. I have it all on a clipboard, so I know which one it is, which one goes where. But anyways, though, we have all the trees that I wanted to grow here, and we have them all. So this is going to help us to get some more food, and yeah, it's going to be really nice, I think. We'll be able to get some more food. But let's go over now to our kitchen area, because I have been working there the most recently, and there has been so much stuff that we've actually been doing there. And before I do that, actually, let me take a look at the quest, because there were a couple of other quests I completed as well. So I got the weed quest done, so this is the one we had to get the weeds, and that's another reason I was working over there. But we got 16 weeds, so that quest has been turned in, and we can take, let's do a loot bag. IC2 crops loot bag. And I'll put that in here for now. And there was another quest I think we also finished. This is when I was out getting, or at least looking for the new saplings I didn't have yet. Yes, this one right here, Applied Energistics. We were getting the Calculation Engineering Silicon Logic press, so I hit a meteor up, and I actually found the one press I didn't have. I think we had 3 of the 4 before, and I found the 4th one, so that's another one we can turn in, and it looks like that gives us a Skystone chest. Interesting. I think I had one of these stored somewhere, actually, before. Somewhere in here, let's see. Yep, it's in here, actually. Oh, we had 2 of them already. And we have the blue technician coin, which, I don't have a spot for you yet. We need the, former one. Yeah, this one only fits the yellow and the green one. The blue one I put in the personal chest. Probably actually get up there quickly and put that in. I had another blue coin, actually. I'll probably go to bed as well up here as well. Yeah, we had the blue Explorer, the Explorer 100 one. So there's another one there. And let's go to bed as well. So, as I was saying earlier, I have been very busy in the kitchen, and we've made so many food. So we've already gotten 20 more hearts, and, well, there's still more food to eat, because if we come to this chest over here, I have an entire double chest still of all this food that I have not eaten yet. So, I still have to go through all of this, and I have no idea how many more hearts that's going to give me. Let's put that ender pull away quickly as well. So, what we're going to be doing today, though, is I want to get a couple of quests done involving the nether. And the quests I want to do are 2 quests particularly. So, one of them is in the Steam Age, is the Nice Nether Trees quest, which is going to require us to use these saplings to get all the different kind of nether trees. It looks like there's 4 of them. Yeah, we need Ghostwood, we need Bloodwood, Darkwood, and Fusewood. Now, if we come over to our sapling chest over here, we actually have all of these already. So here's the Ghostwood. We have Blood Sapling, Darkwood Sapling, and we have 2 Fusewood saplings. So we can actually plant these. Now, I'll probably plant these 3. This one's going to be a bit trickier because you have to grow this upside down. So I think what we're going to do is we're going to go to the nether and actually look for that one ourselves, because I don't think they're that uncommon. They're pretty common, I think, in the nether. However, there is another thing we have to do today which will require us to go to the nether, and that is going to be a quest in the Fishing, Farming, and Cooking tab, which is this one here, Wasp's Honey. Now, this is kind of a strange quest here because this is actually a fluid task. So what it says is just having the fluid in cells or buckets in your inventory lets the quest detect it. So what we need to do is we need to go into the nether and we need to sneak into one of the giant wasp hives and steal some honey. So I have no idea how that's going to go, but it's something I figure we might as well give it a shot and see what happens. It is a quest, and it does give us an enchanted Stone Age loot bag, so I guess it's not that good, but it's still an enchanted Stone Age loot bag. So we'll try and give that quest a shot today as well when we go to the nether. So that's something we need to do. And since we're going to the nether, we might as well try and give ourselves as many hearts as we can. So let's actually go through all of this food here quickly. Shouldn't take too long, because I want as many hearts as I can. So I've got all of this different kind of food. And actually, before I do that, I want to also mention a couple of other foods I have bookmarked here that were a little bit more interesting to make. This is just a small amount of them, but I went through a whole bunch of food, and what I basically did was I went through this Not Yet Eaten tab, and I think I might have shown this before, but we used to have 10 pages of this. It's actually down to 5, so we've really made a dent, but there's still so much to go through, although some of this is this food here, so there's a lot of that that's about to be taken out as well. But what I've been doing is I've gone through some of these, and some of these recipes are a little bit more different. So these are 3 I just wanted to highlight, which I thought were kind of interesting to make. First was this unidentifiable meat, which you actually make by using 2 blocks of flesh inside a compressor. And I actually did this twice because you can't cook this to get a cooked unidentifiable meat. So that's something interesting. This was a very interesting one, which was a golden head from Tinker's Construct. And the way you make this is you put a head inside the casting table and you pour, I think it's 8 ingots of gold on top of it, which gives you this golden head. And when you eat this, you actually do get a couple of buffs for a couple of seconds. It's not really that important, but you do get something there. And then there was also this Enderios here, which we make by using some Enderpearl dust, which I made by putting an Enderpearl through a macerator. So these are just a couple of small and interesting little foods I made. I just thought I'd share that. But anyways, though, we've been working over here. We made all of this kind of food here. So let's go through all of this. Some of these I got from the crop areas. Actually, these I think right here, the grapes, tomato, and lemon. But let's just go through all of these slowly but surely. Shouldn't take too long, I suppose. But hopefully we'll get a couple of hearts out of this. I did recently discover the yogurt. That's why a lot of these are yogurts. You can get yogurt out of almost all the fruits and stuff, even stuff like chocolate. So you get a lot of stuff out of that. And let's go ahead and whack you a couple of times. Fingers and mash, blackberry yogurt. Here's some blueberry yogurt. And let's go to the next one. Chaos Cookie, that one was an interesting one. You had to use purple dye to make that one. I think there's another food in here that you also need a purple dye for. So there's some interesting recipes. Alright, time to whack you again. No new hearts yet. Should be getting one soon, though. There's the fig yogurt. Oh, there we go. There's a new heart. Still got a ways to go on all of this. Some of these foods are pretty good as well, so we should get some decent amount of hearts. Alright, garlic mashed potatoes. Ginger chicken. Here's another yogurt here, gooseberry yogurt. Grapefruit yogurt. Here's some grape yogurt. What's this one? Honey lemon lamb. Honey sandwich. And let's go to the next one. This is a kiwi yogurt. The lavender shortbread. Yes, this was the one that used the purple dye as well. So there was a couple of other interesting ones there. Let's get another round going. Some lemon stuff here. Oh, there's another heart. That's the second one of this set. Alright, lime yogurt. Here's some mango yogurt. Maple syrup waffles. That's a quite good one, actually. And you've got some of this stuff to go. Mashed potatoes. Here's a McPam. We have a Meat Feast pizza. That's a pretty good one, actually. Should be getting another heart here pretty soon again. Melon yogurt. Mixed salad. Papaya yogurt. Yep, there we go. Another heart. Ooh, a PB&J. Let's get you. And let's go ahead and get some more food stocked up. Bunch of yogurts here. Pear yogurt. Persimmon yogurt. Pineapple. Pistachio butter. Pumpkin yogurt there. Some raspberry yogurt. Should be getting close to the end of this here. Yep, there we go. This is a sausage and bread. That's a really good one. In fact, I think we need to make that for the healing axe. I just hadn't eaten it yet. Let's see, will we get one more heart out of all of this? It's gonna be close, I think. Yes, we got another one. So that's the fourth one of this set. And we got this turnip soup. Zucchini fries. Let's go ahead and get a little bit more. And we have the coagulated blood drop. Oh, this was an interesting one as well, actually. So what you do with this one is you actually have the coagulated blood. And how you get this is you actually have to cast out blood inside of a casting table from the smeltery to like that golden head. But what you have to do to get this is you have a couple options. You can put rotten flesh and get a little bit, but you need a lot of rotten flesh for that. The other option, and the one I did, was I had a zombie spawn egg, so I just actually broke the zombie spawn egg into the smeltery, and the zombie melted, and I got like 4 bits of that blood there. So I ate one of them, and then I put one of them on a drying rack to get this one, the drop. So that's how we got this one. And ooh, that gave us something. Ooh, it gives us health boost too. Interesting. And finally a peach, and that should be everything. So, I have no idea how many hearts we have now. Let's actually see how many we have exactly. We got a couple more. We just got a few more because we're getting that health boost as well. But, wonder if the book tells us how many hearts we have. It's the, food journal. Let's see if that tells me. So we've eaten 2,269 of these shanks. That's pretty good, isn't it? Oh, bonus hearts, 45. So if we count the 10 we normally have, that's 55 hearts we now have. Not counting any other buffs we get. We can get 10 more buffs from our nutrition if we try and keep that up. So yeah, we've got a lot of hearts available to us now, so that's going to be quite good. So let's go ahead then, and which one do we want to do first? Do we want to do the trees, or do we want to just go to the nether first? Let's do the trees first so we can see what we have in case one of these doesn't actually drop a sapling, because I think we need a couple of them. I'm not going to worry about the blood one. We're going to use bone meal as well just to speed the process up, I think. And we'll also grab our lumber axe. So let's head out into here. Don't think it matters too much. Which one is first up? Let's take a look at the quest first. Which one was it? It was this one here. And also, this quest is going to give us a choice between either Dark Steel or a Steam-Aged Enchanted Loot Bag. Don't know if we have Dark Steel. Well, let's get the quest done first before we think about that. So first is Ghostwood. I actually do need 4 saplings, so hopefully we get them. I don't know how big these are. Because all of these saplings, I didn't get them from the nether. I got them from the, I think we got them like quest rewards. Some of them give you a whole bunch of saplings. So let's see what happens with the Ghostwood tree. Ooh, here we go. Ah, interesting looking tree there, isn't it? Now let's see, what do we get from that? Oh, we get plenty of saplings. No shortage of saplings from this. So we got 23 saplings, we got 19 ghost wood. Now, the ghost wood, I believe we can actually do stuff with the actual logs of these trees. If I take a look, I think it's like the extractor. Let's see if I can find it. Maybe it's not. Oh, there it is, extractor. So 2 ghost wood logs gives us 1 bone meal. So that's actually interesting that you can get bone meal from this. And I'm using bone meal to get it, so that's interesting. Let's go to bed also. It is nighttime once again. Comes up on you so quickly, especially when you're busy. The days fly by. So let's put that away. And actually, I think we also need the leaves. So let's get the shears out because we're going to need to shear some of the leaves. So we need to do another one of these. And how many leaves do we need? I don't know. I think 16, I think. There, that should be enough. Let's take a look. There we go. We got all of that done. So I'll chop this one down and we'll move on to the next tree. Alright, so we'll put the ghostwood stuff here. What was the next one we need? So next we need to get this dark wood. And this one is darkwood. We need darkwood sapling, darkwood leaves, and this potash apple. Okay. Alright, so let's plant that one and see what happens here. Alright, there we go. Not a very big tree, actually. I bet you these leaves right here give you that potash apple. Well, let's break it, see what happens. Oh, there we go. We got a potash apple from that, and we got a couple. We only got 2 saplings, so we're going to have to do this one a couple of times. There we go, and... not a very big tree. Let's especially compared to the ghostwood. Alright, we got 6 saplings. How many logs do we need? Oh, we need the leaves still as well, so let's plant this one. That should be enough. Oh, we're getting a whole bunch of stuff here, aren't we? Darkwood leaves, another tree contains an apple. Oh, okay. How many do we need of this? 16? Alright, that should be enough there. I'll break the rest of that. Alright, oh, we still have that one there. Why didn't you break? Interesting. Alright, so that's done. We got the darkwood trees. Now, I think we can do... Ooh, this is a new food here, isn't it? Oh, potash apple. Let's eat it. Alright, there we go. That's a new food. Well, we got another food out of that. So now, I think the other one we need to do is fuse wood. So let's go ahead and plant this one. And bone meal it. Okay, another small tree here. Whoa! Well, I guess that's why it's called fuse wood. Oh, it only gives you one. I didn't even get a sapling back from that, did I? Ooh, that's not good. So the tree blows up on you, and that's not good at all. Good thing we had a second sapling. Alright, let's pick the leaves first. See if we get a sapling. Ooh, let's see. Alright, so that's interesting right there. Not much luck here so far, is it? There's a sapling right there. Makes me feel a little bit safer now. There we go, another sapling as well. Yeah, because I'm not sure if it's blowing everything up. This one could be a bit trickier than to do. Alright, we got 3 saplings now. So, if I break this from the bottom... Well, actually, what if I do it from the top? So I got 1 there. Now I can break this one. I can break that one. I should have picked that one up. It blew up the item, didn't it? Alright, so this one's a bit trickier to actually deal with, it seems. So what do we need? We're gonna need the leaves itself, but we need saplings. We need 8 logs, which we're not getting much out of these. Do we take a... Well, let's do what we did before. Get another sapling. In fact, what we could probably try to do... Yeah, we're getting the saplings decently right now. What I think is happening is when it blows up, it's blowing up the items when they drop. So, we have to be a bit careful here, because the explosion, I think, is destroying things. I've got 5 of these right now. We also need to get the leaves, so let's take the rest of these leaves here. I don't know how many that is. Ooh, looks like I did that perfectly. 16 there. That one can blow up. And we'll do this from the top, because it seems like it leaves more of the tree intact. And actually, let's take things, since the items get blown up. I think that's what's happening. There we go. Yeah, I think it's leaving some of the... When I chop it from the bottom, that's what I think's happening. So let's do a little bit more. I think we should be good. Yeah, I think we can be good to just chop this one straight up. Start there. Let's kind of get that. There we go. 7. 8. That should be enough for that. Yeah, we'll just take as many more as we can. Alright, perfect. And there we go. Alright, so looks like we got those 3 trees taken care of, and now we'll go to the nether and take out the blood tree, I guess, and we'll do the wasp nest. So yeah, lots to do today. Let's put these away. Not sure where we'll put the leaves. These are now empty chests, so let's put the leaves in here for now. This can be a leaf chest, I guess. And also, we checked out the ghostwood. What does this one give us? We're looking to extract it. Should give us something, I think. Ooh, fertilizer. Interesting. And fuse wood, I bet you that one gives, like, gunpowder or something like that. Would make sense, I guess. Yep, that one's gunpowder. Alright, so let's put those away in our wood chest. Ooh, which is a little full, actually. Let's take some of these. and fill up the coke ovens. Then that should free up a little bit of space. Alright, and now we should be able to put you away, and we're going to need you out, and we're going to need our sword, because we're going to the nether. We'll need our pickaxe, our torches. Don't really need you. Oh, we do need the healing axe. Obviously, that's how we're going to heal our hunger. Alright, well, I think we're ready to go to the nether and check out that wasp nest. And then we'll also look for the blood tree. Let's do the blood tree first. Well, we'll see. I'm not sure where the blood tree is. I may have seen one, but I don't honestly remember where it would be. Let's leave the sleeping bag in here. Okay, let's go on in. You know, actually, we probably should have some blocks on us, shouldn't we? This is the nether. Well, we'll just wing it. We'll see what happens. If anything, I can just break some netherrack, I guess. Alright, so here we are in the nether, and... Are you upset at me? No, they seem okay with me. So, I do want to mention quickly as well, if you remember when we first came here, there was this hole that I filled in with cobblestone. And, well, I do have my 5 resistance potions as well. We may need that, so let's keep that on us. And, well, if you actually paid attention, I discovered this. That's a wasp nest right there, so there's literally one right underneath our portal. Well, not underneath our portal, but near it. And I really did need to bring some blocks tonight. Let's see if I can get some netherrack from right here. That'll help. Ooh, hello. I need to cover that up right there. See, that's what you run into that risks. Let's just get a couple of blocks. I should have taken some with me, but this is okay. Oh, no, I just broke that. Oh, no, this has just got more interesting. Is anyone else around that's upset? That guy doesn't seem mad. We might have been very fortunate there. I think we got very lucky just now. Forgot about that. There could have been a small ore in there. Anyways, we got some blocks. Put a torch there. Why not? Just to mark where I've been. Alright, so first I wanted to look for that blood tree, which should be somewhere. They usually stick out. Let's see if I can see one around anywhere. Are you mad at me? No. Okay. Another wasp nest there as well. I see one down that way. Oh, there's one right there. Perfect. In fact, we need to get our hang glider out as well. Alright. That's the perfect area as well for this, isn't it? I have been up here, so this was the one I saw then. So we need to break this and just put a torch there. What do we need from here? There's 2 different types. I don't know if this is gonna work. Let's take these first. I think we need like 16 of these again. 11, 15, 16. Perfect. And let's go ahead then put you up and grab you. I don't know if this is gonna work with you. Okay, it doesn't actually work. Ah, this is the other type. So there's 2 types we need. We need this one here. I'll break that one again. It does take a while to break this one, doesn't it? Yeah, so it wanted us to have 8 of this and wants this one, which I think is like that one or something? Take a look. Yeah, there's a different type there. In fact, let's go to the Mattock. It's going to be faster. So, yeah, it's this one here that we need to break. Don't get many of those, though. Oh, uh-oh. Okay, we're alright. Oh, we get redstone from this. Let's just put some torches down so we can see a little better. Yeah, we need to be very careful over here. I have the 5 resistant potion if we do were to fall down. Oh, that one is that type right there, isn't it? Let's grab some netherrack then. Well, maybe it isn't. I can't see that too well. Oh, we might need to find another tree, that means. Yeah, looks like we might. I can't really tell. Let's keep going up and just see if there's anything else in this one. How high does it go? Yeah, I think that's it, yeah. Well, let's just break the whole rest of this tree, and then we'll find another one. They can't be that hard to find. You saw how big this was. They hang upside down. Ooh, there's a dog there. Let's shoot you. Oh no, I hear ghast. Let's be careful there. Still need more of those. Get the hang glider ready just in case. Where is another one of the... Oh, there's one right there, actually. Alright, we'll just fly past you. Can I reach up there? Ooh, we can't stand on that. Oh, maybe we can. Alright, that works. That's one way to get up here. Kind of... That looks like one of the ones we want, isn't it? Maybe it isn't. Maybe it's only at the bottom. Yeah, see, that's what I think it looks like. So it seems like there's different type at the very bottom of a tree. Then there's just that. Yeah, we're missing one there. I think we need one more. We can find it. Shouldn't be too hard. Take a little gander over here, I say. Oh, this is a fortress right here. Hold on a minute. I don't know if I want to go in one of those right now. Oh, I hear someone behind me. I don't see anyone there. It's hard to see. Ooh, that's even worse to see. Nitro creeper. Those things can be very dangerous. Because apparently they do a much bigger explosion. Ooh, that got a quest knocked out. Alright, let's head over this way. Maybe there was another one over here I missed. There's a bunch of pigmen there. Once we've sorted this out, we'll go ahead over to the hive over there. It shouldn't be too hard. They're all over the place, to be honest. And that is a bat. Take you out. And you. Now, I'm glad we have all these hearts. It does make this a little bit safer for us. Just need one more blood tree, apparently. We can find it. I have been over... Oh, there's one up there. A whole bunch of them, actually. How do we want to do this? Well, I guess we can build. See, this is why I needed more blocks. Oh, let's be careful here as well. Ooh, what is that? Mushrooms I just picked up. There could have been someone up here if I wasn't careful. I get that right there. Alright, perfect. Alright, let's break this. We just need a single one, I think, from here. Apparently that second wood type's in the bottom right here. Should be enough. Is that enough? Yes, it is. Nice nether trees. Alright, well, we got that mission done. I'm assuming these give us redstone then, like I said. Because that's what they dropped. Yeah, redstone for that. I'm assuming this one's the same. Yep, more redstone there. Alright, well, let's head back over to where the portal was, and we should be able to see if we can quickly get into the, wasp nest. Let's get a little bit more blocks. Be careful that we don't break any ores here. There aren't many... I don't see any pigmen around us, so we might be okay, but... My own fault for not bringing any blocks with us. I don't think it's actually going to be too difficult, though. Alright, that should be enough. We got over a stack. Alright, let's head on over there and see what happens. This is going to be interesting. I have the buckets on me. Got fire resistance because this is hanging a little bit precariously. How do we want to do it? Let's just break all of this cobblestone first. And hopefully there's no one around me about to knock me down. Because that would be the worst case. Oh, there's a great pathway to get into this right here. Get him right from above. This is perfect for us. A little bit more dangerous, but here we go. High block. How do we break this? An axe? how do we get into this? We just dig in. Honeycomb block. Ah, is that... What is that down there? Is that honey I see? Don't hear any wasps either. What's that I just got? Empty honeycomb. Is that honey? Oh, now I hear someone. Let's put a block there. What is that? Oh, that's a honey block. Oh, wait, that looks like a liquid right below it. Okay. How do I want to get down here? Alright, that worked for now. Alright, can I just... Can't put a torch on that. Can I stand on this? I have no idea. Looks like I can. Is that a liquid right there? Oh, our inventory is very full. Put some of the stuff in here we don't need right now. Because I think we need to get 5 buckets of this. Yep, that's honey right there, isn't it? Yeah, honey bucket, perfect. And I think we need one more. Is that it? Does it count? Yes, it does! Wasp's honey. Alright, well, that wasn't too bad in the end. Not sure what we do with that. Alright, let's make sure we don't get knocked down here. Oh, boy. I was gonna say we should cover that up, but let's not do that. Let's just go back through the portal and get out of here. Yeah, let's get out of here. Alright, well, that was a successful mission then. We got our quest done that I wanted to do. And let's go head on back home. It is nighttime, I just saw, so let's go to bed. Yeah, we got our little mission here done. So, I'm not actually sure what you do with this. Is there anything we can even do with it right now? It's interesting. Well, we'll find out. I'll keep them around. But yeah, we got that mission done. And I think we have a few loot bags to open up as well. Let me clear out my inventory very quickly because we did get a lot of weird stuff from that trip. Oh, I got the netherrack. I can just put the netherrack over here. And I can put this wood away into here. That's annoying, isn't it? Take the sticks on me. Leaves. Redstone goes in here. This is the nether box for some of the nethery stuff. You go already in there. I need a spot for this honey bucket. Let's put them in a chest over here. Shears go there, lumberbox goes there. The leaves we're putting in the leaf chest. Saplings go in there. Alright, well that seems cleared enough for now. We're going to put the mushrooms away in here for now. Alright, so let's take a look at those quests we just knocked out as well. We got this one, which is going to give us either an enchanted loot bag for the steamage or 4 dark steel. Do we have any dark steel? That's Damascus steel. Alright, we don't have any dark steel, so actually let's take that then, since we don't have any. I mean, I know it's an enchanted steam mage loot bag, but I don't think we'll get anything really that much worthwhile, to be honest. Let's just take the dark steel since we can't get any of that right now, I don't think. How do you get this? Yeah, I don't think it's a way we can do right now, so let's put that away. And we'll put the coins over here. And there was one that will give us a loot bag, I believe. I believe it was this one here. What did that give us? Oh, honey. Oh, it wants us to consume one of those buckets, doesn't it? Okay, let me take that. Let's see if that works. Does this work? Yes, it does. Okay, so there's another quest knocked out. Which gives us some honeyed slice. And then this one gives us the enchanted Stone Age loot bag. Alright, so we have that one, and we also have the IC2 Crops loot bag. So we'll end off, see what we get from these. Let's do the IC2 Crops one first. Ooh, hydration. Ooh, that's another quest. Okay, so we got a quest from a loot bag. We got a PB&J, which I literally just made not too long ago, and a dandelion. Alright, let's take a look at that. That's interesting. Hydration cell. Ooh, we get another IC2 crop sloop bag with more hydration cells. Alright, let's take a look at that one. Ooh, we got some poppies and pressure plates. Alright, final one. Basic Stone Age loot bag. This was the one we got from going in that wasp's nest. It is Stone Age, so it can't be that good. We'll see. Potatoes and gingered rhubarb tart, which I have already made. Well, that's okay. So yeah, we got our little mission done. A lot of stuff we've done today, actually, but I think this is probably going to be the final episode we focus on that food little side quest we've been on, and we'll probably start working on some other stuff going forward next time. I'm probably going to continue working on a little bit more on getting some more food made up, trying to get some more hearts, but again, our options are becoming more limited. But yeah, I think that's where we're going to leave this one there. So, I hope you enjoyed this episode, and I'll see you again soon. Bye for now.